Hey everyone, welcome to the Experiences of an Average Person channel. One of the things today I want to cover is traveling with a very small baby in an arms baby for the first time in a long flight. You know what to do, what not to do, and again, like I said in my introduction video, all of this is purely from my own experience. So when my baby was 7 months old, that is when I moved from India to the US. And the first mistake I realized as soon as I got into the airport and I said, bye to my folks at the airport, at the India airport. I came in and I realized that, oh my God, the hand baggage that I'd chosen, you know, it was the worst choice that I could have done. Because when I bought the bag, I thought that, oh, it's so easy, I can keep everything, the baby's food, the diapers, change of clothes. So I need it to be like an air bag, and it even has a trolley, so I can also drag it along, so it'll be so easy. What I did not consider is I won't have any help. I was alone with the baby. So on one hand, I had to hold the baby, and with the other hand, I had to drag it, which was okay till the point I came to a long flight of stairs. I couldn't see an elevator close by. And so how do I do it? And that's when it sort of struck me that, oh my God, backpack is the way to go. You need to have a bag that can be on your back so you can hold the baby with both your hands. And the child is small, and he's also not very small that he won't move. At 6 or 7 months he was like, leaning forward, so you need both hands. And actually someone had to come up the stairs and hold my bag and take it down. Mistake one, learned, life lesson learned. Then in the flight, so never assume that the people in the flight, the air hostesses, are going to help you, right? Because you're alone and you're a mother with a young child, so they are going to get you hot water, and none. It was so difficult for me. They said that, ma'am, we are too busy, so so we can't help you, it'll take some time. And then when they got hot water, really, I had a baby here, there is just no space, right? You know how airport flight seats are. And she gave literally boiling hot water, which even if the baby just touches, it could have been a huge accident. And I said that, ma'am, how do I hold it? Where do I? She said, sorry, no, I'm just too busy. So just keep all those things in mind. If you can carry a flask with you, and where you can fill it in, you need to plan your trip that way. Otherwise, normally I thought that, oh, hot water is so easy, right? In the flight, you'll easily get it. That is mistake number two, or lesson learned, I would say. Number three is, yeah, my baby cried and cried and cried in the flight for straight 8 hours. You really can't help it, that's not in your control. I kept apologizing to people, and I had a sedative which the doctor had prescribed for him, that he has to take it this time. I can give him only at that time, I can't do anything else, right? And then finally he slept off. So I would just take him, lift him up, walk along the aisle, right? Take him to some window, try to just sort of comfort him. But he was 7 and he wanted to crawl, 7 months old. So he wanted to crawl, and I couldn't let him crawl then, because how the spaces are. So that is why he was crying. And we as moms sometimes get nervous that, oh, what will the others think of it? But I think we just need to stay calm and just take care of our child and keep apologizing to people, because that's something you can do. Finally, you have to think from their point of view as well, and just walk around. Finally the baby will either settle down, or he or she will get tired and sleep, so there will come that time. And the one more thing that I can think of is how you keep your passports. This is a funny story, but after the whole journey, right? So he cried for 9 hours, and then the second part, he just slept the whole time. So I thought, oh wow, he's reached the US, he's finished his sleep. What I didn't really think of is, after the sleep comes the hyperactive time of a baby, right? And then, like I said, I had this hand baggage that I was dragging along with the baby here. I'm standing in the immigration line. You're worried, you're coming in for the first time, so you've got a lot of paperwork. and I had the passports, both our passports in my hand this way, and the baby, my son, was trying to get down and sort of bite the passport. Oh my God. I mean, it was funny on one side, but I was too scared to. What if it comes in his hand and by mistake, the passport gets torn? Or that was quite, so that's another thing that I learned, that I need something, a pouch or something that is on me that will just have the passport and paperwork. So at the very least, you can just remove that and get your work done without any kind of risk. So that was a funny story, and literally, he was so happy to, and trying to get to the passport to just have a bite at it. So these were some of my experiences. So hopefully, if you're traveling for the first time, do take care of what bag you carry, and don't expect too much of help in the flight. Always think of, how you're going to handle everything on your own. And if the baby cries, it's fine. You can't really help it. Try to calm him or her down. Eventually they'll sleep, but you can't do much about it. There's no need to panic. And these small things like a good place to keep your passports, and so I think all of you just take care of all of this. Still there might be some things that is not within your control, but these are some things that I hope people will find useful. Thank you.